Hey guys, I'm meteorologist Chris Tomer. Let's talk some mountain weather, and this is the On the Snow Before You Go forecast. Not a ton of action on the board for this week, but we'll look at the west. There's one front on the way for the west, and then there's a series of clippers on the way for the northeast. But here's the pattern, the best odds for snow at a glance over the next 5 days. So there's this cold front that will move through Monday into Tuesday, coming out of Montana, racing through Wyoming, Colorado, and northern New Mexico. That's really the only game of the week. The Pacific Northwest will get snow, but not until probably next weekend. So it's going to be mainly dry across the Pacific Northwest until next weekend. Banff will get brushed tonight into Monday with a minor front, and then you're going to have to wait as well in Banff until probably next weekend. You can see on the chart, I'm favoring the areas that get hit by this fast-moving front the most across the West, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, and New Mexico. Up in the Northeast, you've got a series of clippers this week, and then potentially a larger storm for next weekend, but that is really uncertain. But next weekend, we'll watch that very carefully. Let's go up to the Tetons this morning. Absolutely beautiful morning. Sunshine, valley layer of clouds, a little bit of a temperature inversion probably at play here, but a beautiful view up at Jackson Hole this morning. You've got snow coming Monday into Tuesday. Big sky. I mean, look at that view. Lone Peak, absolutely spectacular. You've got snow coming Monday into Tuesday as well. And let's go up to Steamboat. You can see the gondola running. Looks like a couple of folks may have skinned up there. You can see off just to the side. It's going to be a sunny day there in Steamboat. You've got snow coming Monday into Tuesday, mainly on Tuesday. But that's the view up in the Steamboat. Let me just show you the pattern here real quick. So the jet's running like this, running way up into the BC area, and then it's cutting down. And this is what will allow that one front to kind of race through, and then it's got a big trough out to the east. So what will happen is, and let me just mark this with a little bit of blue. So there's going to be a cold front that kind of races down through here and moves through, and that's Monday, Tuesday. So that'll brush Montana, Wyoming, and into Colorado. Maybe an inch in the Wasatch. It's really a glancing blow for that area, and then down into New Mexico. I mean, overall, what we have here is a big hot dome of high pressure that will dominate California all the way through this week, and it will protect a lot of Utah as well, or prohibit snow in Utah for most of the week as well. So that's the big pattern overall. Looking down the road, I actually am optimistic that this high goes away in February and it will turn more active across the West in February. So that is the pattern. Let me show you what the model, the GFS, shows here, just out into the future. Let me take you into Monday morning. So there's Monday morning. Here comes the front down through Montana. Monday afternoon, Monday night, and then rolls into Colorado, glancing blow into the Wasatch. Here is, so this is Tuesday morning right there, and then it moves down into New Mexico late Tuesday into Wednesday, and then it's out of here. And then let me just take you into, there's Thursday morning, Friday morning, big high across the west, looks like another clipper hitting the northeast, Friday, and then there's that potential larger storm system right there. So that's Saturday morning, but look how far off the coast it is of New England. And then it kind of rolls up towards Maine. Now, this would be a best case scenario, obviously, for Maine and parts of Vermont, New Hampshire. The closer it is to the coast, the better off, the more snow we'll get at the major ski areas. But that is so far off at this point. We'll have to see how that plays out. Notice across the west, finally by late Friday into Saturday, a new storm hits the Pacific Northwest because most of the week it is just dry. And California is dry until potentially next weekend. And then that storm, okay, let me just show you Monday morning. Finally, that storm begins to move through Idaho, Montana, Wyoming. Here's Tuesday morning, the 1st of February right here. That whole storm begins to affect the Intermountain West, and for the first time, we're starting to see some action in California. There's Wednesday morning, the 2nd of February. You get the idea. Things start to turn more active as we move into February, which is good news. I mean, this high has been here for so long across the West. All right, here's my snow forecast all of today through the 30th. And with that one front coming down through the Intermountain West, there's light snow accumulations, 1 to 4 inches, Montana, Wyoming, 1 inch up in the Wasatch. And then in Colorado, there's a little bit more, 1 to 6, favoring the central to northern mountain corridor, Winter Park, Loveland, Eldora, Cameron Pass, Steamboat, Vail, A Basin, those areas. So again, that takes us through the 30th. Let me look at the Northeast here. Again, the Northeast, in my forecast here, is betting on 2 or 3 different Alberta clippers, and I'm really not factoring in that next weekend storm system yet because of the uncertainty as far as the track. Just know that if it hugs the coast closer, we'll up these numbers and the ski areas will get more. But at this point, it's just a series of clippers. So there you go. That's the On the Snow Before You Go forecast at this point. Thank you for tuning in here. Take care.